I'm never going to grow out of this fandom, am I? Yeah. Hello everyone, my name is Helen and welcome to my first ever book review. I've never done any of these before, but it is a very special occasion when a new Harry Potter book is coming out, so I thought I may make one of these for the first time. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child came out on J.K. Rowling's birthday, aka Harry Potter's birthday, aka 2 weeks before mine. So I wished for it instead of actually buying it on the day it was released. Lucky for me, we held my birthday in the weekend before my birthday, so I didn't have to wait that long to actually get the book in my hands. My grandpa got it for me, and he knows it's a very special thing when it's something about Harry Potter. So I told him everything about this new book I already knew before it came out, and I told him about these midnight openings there is around. Mind you that my grandpa is actually over 80 at the moment, and he was actually going to one of these midnight openings, but he lives in a very small city, like not capital big, but okay big, now that's in Denmark. But there was not any bookshops open at 12. So he actually went out in the middle of the night to buy me a book, and there was not any place he could buy it. And I feel so bad for him, because I said that it was everywhere, but it wasn't everywhere. It was everywhere except the city he's actually living in. So I'm very sorry, Grandpa. Anyway, he got me the book. He actually called down like the morning after and got his name on it, so they would hold it back so no one else could buy it. And as you can see, I have it right here, and it's beautiful. And actually I want to show you this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a bookmark I got for free at the making of Harry Potter in the studio in London. That's awesome. And I just had to use one from the Harry Potter for my Harry Potter book, you know. Finally, I have read the whole book. I know it's like 2 or 3 weeks since it came out at this point. But I have been on an internship, so I didn't have much time to read. But I am finally finished, and oh my god, I loved it. Like, it's not like all the others, because it's a script, not a real book, but it was awesome. I didn't really have any expectations. Either way, it's J.K. Rowling, so you know it's going to be good. But I didn't really come in with anything, because this story for me was already like done and over, and it has been that for years. So it was just a pleasant surprise that it actually came out a book. I will try to do this without spoiling anything for anyone, so the characters I'm going to talk about in this video is those who have been released in like the press photos and stuff, like the Potter family, the Granger Weasleys, and the Malfoy family. So I don't want to talk about any other characters there is in it, because there is so many surprises in this book. But I just want people to read it themselves and have their own opinion at that point. So basically, it's all about Harry being a dad, finally. Harry is struggling at this point, because he doesn't really have any role models, because he grew up without a dad. So he doesn't really know how to be a dad, so he's just kind of going with it, and sometimes he fails, and sometimes he doesn't. But this book is not so much about Harry Potter, actually. It's more about his son Albus and his best friend Scorpius. It's about those two boys through the whole book. So Harry Potter, Hermione and Ron, they are kind of like side characters, and because of that they are only side characters in the book, that also means that there is a lot of personality trails that is gone, I think. That's just my opinion. Like, Harry is Harry Potter. We know Harry Potter, who he is and how he is, but there is only this like dad kind of thing back, and of course he is struggling with his name as well. So Harry Potter is this famous person who doesn't really want to be famous. Then there is Ron, like he is so many things, but he is mostly like the Joker in this book. Not like Joker in Batman, but the Joker as in every time you have to have something funny, it's him who is giving like a comment or anything, and Hermione is the smart one. We know that Harry, Ron and Hermione has so much more to them, but it's the only thing that is showing in the book because they are side characters. We will learn a lot about Albus and Scorpius, like the kids of the enemies, Potter and Malfoy, in this book, and I think it's a good thing that we actually get introduced to some new characters. Either way, it's like a Harry Potter book, but it's okay that we get some new characters in and learn how they are, because if we just continue with like Harry Potter as the main character all the time, like we know who he is, so why should we actually keep going that way? So yeah, I think it's a fresh thing for them to actually have Albus, see how he is struggling, how he is growing up, see Scorpius, who is his friend, who we going to know in this book like we know Ron and Hermione. So like we get their characters in at this point. Another thing that I want to comment about this is their friendship. Albus and Scorpius' friendship. Well, it's a book about them and not so much of Harry Potter. So there is a lot of people out there shipping them after reading the book, and my friends is some of them. I will not say that I'm shipping it because it's not my style to ship a book like this, but like I get it why people do ship them in the book. They are very sweet, very cute, and they are kids, so I don't want to ship them, but I see where people are going with it. It's awesome, like they are so cute. Just to make a small comment about like the characters who isn't shown in the press photos and is already released, and there is like a small dictionary in the back where you can see who is in the book and who is playing them in the play in London, in the theatre of course. So if you can't wait and you have the book but you haven't read it, you can see in the back who is actually coming back. But I have to say that I was very surprised of the choice of characters they actually brought back. Like, I know Harry, Ron, Hermione, Draco and stuff, like they are like always there, but the characters that has been gone for some times and they bring them back, I was very shocked. Like, there are so many characters they could choose to bring back in this book, but the choice was very strange to me, but it kind of worked for me as well, because I have thought about it, like what happened to them afterward, like this book is done and we moved on. So it's actually like an after thing. You see what is happening to the different characters that was gone for some time. So it's actually a pleasant surprise, but also very shocking that they just choose these characters. Overall, I'm a very happy Potterhead right now. I'm very used to reading scripts, so it didn't really bother me that it wasn't like a real Harry Potter book and just a script for a theater. It actually just made me want to see the play myself at some point. Not that I have the money to do it right now and time to just go to London, so I hope at some point they will make it a movie, like not a real movie but just filming the play so everyone else can see it and not just those who are in London. That would be great. I have been searching the internet and been on Tumblr and read articles about all the different characters and actors, and I am so hooked on seeing these new characters. Like, not too much about those I already know about. Like Harry Potter is always Daniel Radcliffe to me. It doesn't bother me that there's another person playing him now, but he is not like the thing I'm coming for now. I'm coming for the new characters if I'm going to see the play. I want to see how Albus is, like how James is and Lily, and I want to see how Draco's son is. Like, who is he? I want to have like the full play in front of me, and I understand the people who is traveling far across the world to see this play, because I am so curious right now. I have to see it at some point. Oh my god. Okay. All in all, it's awesome. I like it. I do get why people think it's a bit like a fan fiction. It feels kind of like a fan fiction, like at some point, but it disappears again when you get the characters in and understand who they are. Like, you don't need all the descriptions there is in a normal book. You have the play here, and it's pretty much all you need if you have a good imagination. So thumbs up for me. I don't know stars, like I don't give stars out, but 5 out of 5 if you could give that. So that's all for me, and goodbye.